While many cars are banned simply for being more powerful than others, others are banned for breaking even the smallest rule. In this video, we'll discuss 10 cars you might not have known were banned. Number 10, BMW M3 GTS. BMW built the E92 M3 GTS as their answer to the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and America never got to experience it. Only 150 were made between 2010 and 2011, each with a 4.4-liter V8, making 450 horsepower. The engine was stroked from the standard M3's 4.0 liters, bumping power, and creating a proper track weapon. Weight dropped 165 pounds through polycarbonate windows, stripped interior, and a roll cage replacing rear seats. BMW added adjustable suspension, uprated brakes, and a mandatory dual clutch transmission. Why banned in USA? BMW didn't federalize it. The extreme spec meant no airbags in back, non-DOT compliant seats, and certification costs that didn't justify 150 units. Starting at 137,000 euros, it cost twice what a standard M3 did. The GTS lapped the Nürburgring faster than cars costing 3 times more, but Americans could only watch from afar. Today, it's the forgotten middle child between the legendary E46 M3 CSL and modern competition models. Number 9, Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Lamborghini unveiled this carbon fiber masterpiece at the 2010 Paris Motor Show, and it was never meant for roads. Weighing just 2,202 pounds with a 562 horsepower V10, the Sesto Elemento hit 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. 80% of the car was carbon fiber. Chassis, body, drive shafts, even the wheels. The name means sixth element in Italian, referencing carbon on the periodic table. Only 20 were built, each costing $2.92 million, making it Lamborghini's most expensive car until the Veneno arrived. Why banned? It's a track-only special with no creature comforts, no safety equipment, and 0 road certifications. No airbags, no emission controls, seats bolted directly to the chassis. Recently, British tuner Lanzante converted one for UK roads, creating the world's first street-legal Sesto Elemento. That conversion probably cost another $1 million. The rest remain track queens, proving some cars are just too extreme for public roads, even if you've got the cash. Number 8, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 ILE. Here's something bizarre. A car that's banned in Europe but legal in America. The ZL11LE packs 650 horsepower from a supercharged 6.2-liter V8, lapping the Nürburgring in 7 minutes, 16.04 seconds. That's supercar territory from a muscle car. The 1LE package adds aggressive aero, front splitter, dive planes, massive rear wing, creating 300 pounds of downforce at 150 miles per hour, multimatic spool valve dampers, and sticky Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3 tires complete the package. So why is it banned in Europe? Those dive planes fail pedestrian safety standards. European regulations test what happens when cars hit pedestrians, and those pointy aero bits would cause serious shin damage. Chevrolet could have removed them, but that destroys the car's performance. The regular ZL1 is fine in Europe, just not the 1LE. Ironically, it dominated at the Nürburgring, but can't be sold anywhere near it. Americans can enjoy this track monster, while Europeans miss out on genuine performance bargain. Number 7, Land Rover Defender. The iconic British off-roader faced a complicated American journey, sold from 1993 to 1997, then banned when 1998 airbag regulations kicked in. Land Rover didn't want to redesign the Defender for dual airbags when sales were already weak. The Imported Vehicle Safety Compliance Act made things worse. You couldn't import any Defender that wasn't sold here originally. Customs started seizing illegally imported Defenders, crushing them publicly to send a message. Some importers tried VIN swapping schemes, slapping old VINs on new trucks. Those scams landed people in serious legal trouble. The 25-year rule finally rescued older Defenders. Anything from 1998 back became legal starting in 2023. Clean examples now fetch $80,000 to $150,000 in the States. California remains problematic with strict emissions, requiring expensive modifications for compliance. The new Defender launched in 2020, but classic models remain the holy grail. It's weird that military Humvees had fewer import restrictions than British farm trucks. Number 6. 2012 Saab 9.5 SportCombi. This wagon never officially existed, yet somehow 18 were sold. Saab went bankrupt in 2011 while developing the second generation 9.5 SportCombi. The wagon never reached production. Only prototypes were built before the company collapsed. Without completing certification, these prototypes lacked the certificate of conformity required for road use in Europe and USA. That made them illegal to drive anywhere. During bankruptcy liquidation in 2012 to 2013, those 18 prototypes went to auction under strict conditions. Buyers couldn't legally drive them on public roads. One Swedish enthusiast spent years self-certifying his SportCombi, jumping through bureaucratic hoops to make it legal in Europe. He documented the nightmare process on Jalopnik, describing excellent build quality and a fantastic 1.6-liter turbo making 180 horsepower. Starting prices would have been around $35,000, but development costs were lost when GM refused to license technology to Chinese buyers. These prototypes now sell for $75,000 to $130,000 despite never being real cars. It's automotive purgatory. Number 5. Alfa Romeo Giulietta. The modern Giulietta hatchback sold across Europe from 2010 to 2020 but never reached America officially. It's not dramatically fast or lacking safety equipment. Euro NCAP gave it 5 stars. The 1.8-liter version made 237 horsepower, perfectly respectable for a hot hatch. So why banned? Alfa Romeo pulled out of USA in 1995, returning only in 2017 with the Giulia sedan. By then, the Giulietta was aging, and Alfa focused limited resources on sedans and SUVs. Federalizing the Giulietta meant crash testing, EPA certification, and updating for American regulations. Easily $50 million for a car already midway through its life cycle. Some reviewers found its handling scary, which didn't help. Alfa Romeo's American return strategy prioritized premium sedans over affordable hatchbacks. The Giulietta competed with Golf GTI, Focus ST, and Mazda 3, a crowded segment with slim margins. Today, clean European examples sell for $12,000 to $25,000, and the 25-year rule means 2010 models become legal imports in 2035. Worth the wait? Probably not. Number 4. Lotus Elise Series 1. The original 1996 to 2001 Elise Series 1 revolutionized lightweight sports cars but never came to America. Weighing just 1,598 pounds with 118 horsepower, it hit 60 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds through pure physics. The bonded aluminum chassis, fiberglass body, and mid-mounted Rover K Series created driving perfection. Later, Series 2 and 3 Elises reached USA from 2005 to 2011 with Toyota engines, but production ended when NHTSA's smart airbag requirements kicked in. Lotus had an exemption from advanced airbag rules until 2011, then couldn't afford the engineering. Smart airbags detect occupant size and position, deploying accordingly. Expensive technology for low-volume manufacturers. The Series 1 never had a chance in America. No airbags at all, minimal safety equipment, right-hand drive for UK models. It's too light, too raw, too British. Today they sell for $25,000 to $45,000 in Europe depending on condition. The 25-year rule means 1996 to 1999 models are finally legal imports, but finding clean examples is nearly impossible. That simplicity Colin Chapman worshipped, American regulators hated it. Number 3. Hummer H1 Alfa. The final evolution of America's civilian Humvee died in 2006 because of emissions. GM's Duramax 6.6-liter diesel and Allison 5-speed transformed the sluggish H1 into something genuinely quick. Making 300 horsepower and 520 pound-feet of torque, the Alfa finally delivered performance matching its aggressive looks. Only 729 Alfas were built, 448 in early 2005, 281 from late 2005 through May 2006. Why so few? New 2007 EPA diesel emission standards required expensive after-treatment systems. GM decided the H1 couldn't meet regulations profitably and killed civilian production. Military Humvees continued through 2018 under different rules. The Alfa started at $140,000 for the wagon, making it America's most expensive SUV. Today, clean examples fetch $200,000 to $400,000, especially modified ones with upgraded turbos. Some states won't register them due to emissions non-compliance. Another layer of banned status. The H1 Alfa represents automotive excess at its peak, dying just before fuel economy mattered. Arnold Schwarzenegger made them famous. business, but EPA killed them dead. Number 2. Ferrari F50 GT. Only 3 exist, and they never race despite being built for competition. Ferrari developed the F50 GT for 1996 BPR Global GT Series using the F50 as a base. The 4.7-liter V12 was tuned to 750 horsepower at 10,500 RPM, more powerful than the 333 SP prototype racer. Fixed roof, massive wing, adjustable suspension, and sequential gearbox created a monster. Test driver Nicola Larini recorded faster Fiorano lap times than the 333 SP, proving its speed. Then FIA changed GT1 rules, allowing homologation specials like Porsche 911 GT1, essentially prototypes with road car bodies. Ferrari's F50 GT, based on an actual road car, suddenly couldn't compete. Ferrari refused to spend more money and canceled the program. 6 chassis were started, only 3 were completed and sold to select customers under strict no racing conditions. The remaining 3 tubs were destroyed to protect R&D secrets. One sold for $1.43 million in 2000. Today they're worth $10 to $13 million. The greatest Ferrari race car that never raced, banned from its intended purpose by rule changes, not governments. Number 1. Mercedes CLK GTR. Perhaps the most extreme homologation special ever built. Mercedes needed 25 road cars to race the CLK GTR in 1997 FIA GT Championship. They built exactly that. 20 coupes, 5 roadsters, plus 2 prototypes. The road version kept the race car's 6.9-liter V12, making 604 horsepower, carbon fiber monocoque, and sequential transmission. Only the headlights, taillights, and grille came from the regular CLK. Everything else was pure race car wrapped in leather. It cost $1.5 million in 1998, certified by Guinness as the world's most expensive production car. Mercedes dominated GT1 in 1997 to 1998, then FIA canceled the class when everyone quit. Why banned in USA originally? No federalization, extreme specifications, and honestly, who would daily drive this? It's deafeningly loud, has a race clutch, and vibrates your fillings loose. The show or display exemption eventually allowed imports for limited use. One recently sold with just 896 miles for over $9 million. It's a road legal race car in the truest sense. Technically street legal in Europe, but banned from normal use in America until 2017 when the 25-year rule kicked in. If you want to watch the first part of this video, you can click on this video.